Hello, good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Hime here with another astroprisma stream. Well, I can't speak today. Hello, good to see you again. Okay, it took me a second to get started because I had to look at where I had left off because I haven't streamed astroprisma in like a week, I think. And I couldn't remember where I was supposed to go for this mission that I took. And I went and rewatched it, and turns out I never rolled to see where I was supposed to go. So that answers that. If you weren't in my last stream, actually, wait. Did I talk about this in the last stream? Anyway, I got a better camera for handcams, and so it's flat. It's actually a document camera, but it works great. So I'm back to using this because the bowl that I was using was actually a knitting bowl, and all of the sharp dice were like poking holes in it, which is a problem. So yeah, so it took me a second to get this sorted away because this dice tray, it's made for it. So yeah, there's dents in the dice tray, but that's okay. I don't want dents in my special knitting bowl because it's made for knitting, and so when I put yarn in it, when there's dents in it, it'll snag the yarn, like I'm already worried I'll probably have to sand it or something. It bothers me. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it there. If I turn it this way, you can see it, right? There's all these little dents on my wooden bowl now because of the sharp dice, which I love sharp dice and all, but I did not realize I was doing such damage to my poor bowl. So I might have to sand it a little bit to be able to use it for its intended purpose. I've had this bowl for several years now, and it means a lot to me. I got it at like a knitting convention, and this was made, this was a artisan made bowl with like wood left over from this guy's yard, so it's sustainable and everything, and it is just a bowl that I've had for many years now. So I'm annoyed at myself. I didn't realize it was denting it so badly because I thought it's wood, I thought it's strong, but clearly not that strong, not against this super sharp resin dice. So my poor bowl. But yes, so so we have to pick up where we left off, and I have to roll for where we're actually going because I didn't get to do that last time. Other bit of information, which I think I'll reveal like the specifics later, but I do want to share that I got my good friend and artist partner, Addie, to design my like custom character model. I shouldn't say character model, my custom VTuber model, I should say. And she finished the design, and I really love it. It's a little similar to how I look now. I didn't want to super reinvent the wheel, especially if everyone's used to seeing me this way. So main changes are that I have longer hair. My clothes better reflect my fashion style, like my own personal fashion style. Like I would never go out in public in this little tube top. I don't like it. It's, I've been using this pre-made model for a while and I'm used to it, but the outfit is not very me, But yes, so the design is done. I still, of course, have to find somebody to do the actual model and the rigging and all that stuff. So it's gonna be a minute until I actually get to use it. I've been considering going more PNG tuber style while I wait for it, because she even did alternate mouths and stuff for me to use. So if I can get that going, I might transition to that just so I can start using the design as soon as possible. But it's gonna be a long time before I get to use it as like a live 2D model. Ooh, I just realized the music is really loud. My bad. I'm so sorry. Or rather, it just reached a very loud spot, I think. But okay, anyways. But yeah, so I think that'll be really exciting once it's done. But I love the design so much. I've been sharing it with my subscribers in the Discord. And so they've given their thumbs up. And so I hope everybody likes it. I definitely feel more... It feels more like me when I look at it. Like, yes, this seems like represents me very well. Whereas this model I have now, it's not bad per se, but I wouldn't say it's a very accurate... Well, okay, I don't look like this, but anyways, it doesn't feel as me, because of the outfit and the super short hair and everything. So I think it'll be nice to have a model that is a lot more me inspired, is designed with me in mind, while still keeping the elements that I like. I also think that the outfit and everything better reflects the whole, Asiatic parrot, theme that I want. Whereas I think something about this outfit still seems very angelic, So anyway, I'm excited to eventually unveil that. But again, it'll be a little while, I think. But yeah, so here we are with astroprisma. So we left off, long story short, we need the android body to install Orion. So we got the information on how to install him. We got the expert that can do it, but we need the actual android model to install him onto. And so that's where we're at now. And so Dion, who's one of the apostles for the synth arch, said that they could help us out. The apostles could help us out if Rain / me, I guess, fulfills another mission. And so I have to install this, how do I put this? I had to go back. I have to set up a projector to display these messages. It's basically a way to get androids aware that Synth Arch is here and there's a safe space for them. And so I have to install this, and it could be dangerous because I'll be out in open space. And at this point, if you look at the character sheet, yeah, the police are kind of after me. I got -3 favor with them, so not super safe for me to be out and about, but we'll see. We'll have to see what happens, right? But yeah, so this is where we were. Here I got that fancy drone. Actually, wait, did I leave yet? Wait, can't I buy something that'll unlock this last memory slot so I can install that other drone? I don't know why I didn't do that before I left. I think it's I was getting sleepy and I was trying to wrap up. But let me do that, or see if I can do that, because I really do want to install that big fancy the OO drone, the attack drone. Let me see. So this is a synth arch. Where is the settlement? So at all the settlements you can do the cybertech. Let me see if there's some cybertech I can install that unlocks that last thing. Cybertech. So I have one cybertech slot left. Where's okay. So I have the zettabyte, the code processor, which is +1 memory slot. Oh, here's the other one. So it's the Cortex firewall that lets me unlock the other one. So that's, I want to buy that. So it's 200 serum, which I have plenty of serum. And then it's 9 EXP. No, it's not. It's 6 EXP. Oh no! 6 whole EXP? Whatever shall I do? Man. I feel like it should cost more EXP to unlock to use these, because it's so easy to get them. You know what I mean? It just feels kind of silly because it's so cheap and I have so much EXP. All right, anyways, cool. So I have that. So let me put that here. My last spot. So I get the +1 memory slot, but also it says if min higher than enemy, no malware when hacks fail. So my mind is pretty high. When the mind is higher than the enemies, then no malware when hacks fail. Nice, easy. And then I unlock this last memory slot. So let me... Oh. So now I can finally install this last drone. Let's find it. Doesn't cost me anything to install it. Okay. So, oops. No, see, it's the OWO drone, as I've been calling it, the OWO drone. Cool, I've got all the drones now. The only one I don't have is the Greyhound, but I don't think I need it. It doesn't seem to fit my playstyle very well, so great, wonderful. Got lots of money. Oh, actually, I have enough. Can I get that last extra thing that I wanted on the ship? Why did I leave without this stuff? I guess let me add it to my journal. Notion does this thing where sometimes when I switch tabs too often, it'll just freeze up and then I have to refresh the page in order to scroll. It's very annoying. Let's see, so before leaving the settlement, what's it called? I forgot the name of it. The Cortex firewall. Okay, let me see. I can't see if I can remember. There was like one more ship part that I remember really liking. Ugh, let me see if I remember what it was. Maybe I already bought it. Let's see. It's here, Aegis generator. Kind of like the idea of the quantum system though, even though I've never had to use it, because I think at this point I defeat the enemy ships so well that I really don't need to teleport inside anymore. Like I don't need to board them like I did before. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get rid of it and get the Aegis generator instead. Maybe? I don't know. Where's this? Okay, let's see here. It's tough. It's tough. Because there's so many cool things. Systems, breach system. Quantum system. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of it and get the Aegis generator instead. So since I'm selling the quantum system, the Aegis generator is basically just half off for me. So I'm gonna buy it for $175. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, but that means I have to fix my the actual ship. Okay, so ship, starship builder. Okay, so I'm getting rid of this quantum system. Let's ungroup it. Let's get rid of it. Where'd it go? Quantum. Okay, so I want the Aegis generator instead. So I think it's pretty similar. I'm just moving this thing. Ooh! Kind of like how that looks, actually. That looks much cooler. Okay, cool. So let me group these. Then I can... I actually love how that looks. What the heck? That's cool. I feel like I just made over this ship recently with this. No, I did not mean to group that part too. I just remodeled the ship recently, and here we are remodeling it again, but you know what? This ship is, the future is very important. Okay. Okay. I still think it looks like a little person standing. It's so funny looking. Whee. Doesn't look drastically different. I just changed the middle part. Oop, that's too much. Nice. Okay, here we are. So I think I like how that turned out. I actually love how this looks on it. That's neat. Okay. Okay. So let's say I swap down. So after trading in the quantum system for, what are they called? An Aegis generator. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I've got that Aegis generator. It'll shield me too, because I just find that my ship gets destroyed a lot, so I think having that shield will be quite nice, especially now that I have the pulse jets, so I get 2 extra action dice when I'm at 20 hull, so it behooves me to have 20 hull, you know what I mean? So, all right, yay. Okay, so let me roll to see where I actually have to go for this mission, because like I said, I did not actually do that last time. I rewatched the VOD just to see, which I know I haven't uploaded that latest VOD yet. So I need to work on it. Work got very, very randomly busy the last 2 weeks, and I've just been so dead at the end of the day. So sorry I didn't stream on Tuesday. I got home kind of late, and I just was not in a good mental headspace. I'm honestly today was pretty stressful too, but I needed a creative outlet, and so here I am. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d10. D10s. Let's see. All right, got many choices. Oh, I could roll my tiny d10. Y'all seen my tiny dice yet? It's like very, very tiny. Might even be hard to see the numbers. I'll roll my tiny dice. Let's see. That's a 9. Let's see. So where is that? A hollow moon. Ooh. Have I found a hollow moon? You know, there's multiple moons I haven't explored yet. Okay. Let me see. Rolling. How do I know if it's a hollow moon? What is a hollow moon? Is that one of the satellites, right? Yeah, okay. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to go to these other moons that I haven't been to, because wait, I've been to this one. What type of moon was this? Hang on, let me see what Eta Omen was, because I do not remember. Was that my journal? Ulysses Moon. High risk. Huge cavern. What type of moon was that? Oh, it was a nuclear moon, I see. Okay. I'll just add that to my notes. Okay. Okay, so there are several moons I have not explored. I think Chryse has 1 or 2. 1? No, I think it has 2. Looking at this icon here. Yeah, so Crease, I don't know, remember what I decided to pronounce it as. But this one has 2, and Oleo is a medium planet that has 2. So there are, does Ulysses have another moon too? No, Ulysses is a medium planet with 1 moon. Okay, so there's 4 moons I have yet to discover, so I'm gonna try traveling to those to see if any of those are hollow moons, and if none of them are hollow moons, then I'll roll for something else, because you know, if I can't find one, what am I supposed to do? Like, I've explored almost every part of this map, you know, so all right, we'll be creative. I think it's okay that this part is gonna take a little while. So I just realized, why does this character sheet stop like that? That's weird. Did it do that before? That's weird. Okay, let me fix it. That's weird. Did I do that before? Okay. I think that's fine. Okay. Strange. Okay, I'm cool with that. It's not a perfect fit, but that's because this is rectangular and this other screen is not, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, so let's well, Chryse or Chris or whatever, Chrysey sounds cool, so I want to call it Chrysey. Anyway, Chrysey is right there, so I'll just go there, I guess. Okay. Oh my god, I can't spell this word. Okay, so before I leave in the morning, Dion suggests that I install the projector on a hollow moon, as they are smaller bodies that might not be so easily detected, and their gravitational fields make them an ideal candidate for this sort of thing. I haven't come across one yet, but I also haven't explored every moon I've seen, so I agreed to try. Chrysey to the north has 2 moons I haven't looked closely at yet, so I make that my target area for now. Okay, so I'm on Chrysey. Go back here. So I'm on Chrysey. I'm gonna roll for the moon. So what type of satellite? What did you do? So it's a D6. I knew D6s. You get to see them. So I'm gonna roll 2 D6s. Well, 3 D6s. So I'm gonna resolve them from left to right. So it's left to right for me, so the camera is tilted kind of funny, but that's fine. I guess if I go from the camera, that's fine. Okay, you're not obligated to watch it, so. Okay, so that's 3, 2, 1. So 3, would that be great if I get a hollow moon right off the bat? But no, that's probably not gonna happen. Okay. It's another nuclear moon. Okay, so nuclear moon. Then, did I say 3, 2, 1? Okay, so 2 is a swamp. Of course I had to land on the swamp. Okay. Okay. Right. Not anymore. Completely crashed my train of thought. Okay, unfortunately. Get my cursor out of the way. Fortunately, the first of Crises 2 moons ends up being another nuclear type moon. Still, I don't want to leave it unexplored. What did I say? Swamp. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, the first of Crises 2 moons ends up being another nuclear type moon. Still, I don't want to leave it unexplored, so I land the future near a misty green swamp. I regret the decision almost immediately, but it's a little too late to turn back by the time I touch down. Let me roll for the name of the moon. Actually, I don't know if there's like a... Is there a moon? Oh, there is, a satellite name. 2 d20s. Get my d20s. Okay. It's a 1 and an 8. So it's either... No, 1 and... Actually, I guess I'll go from... Well, 1 and 8. So alpha ghost. Okay, that's kind of funny. I think ghost alpha sounds cooler, so let's call it ghost alpha instead of alpha ghost. Alpha ghost sounds like a rejected band name. Okay, so that means let's say that I explored the top one. So let me move my ship for a second. Oop. Come on, work with me. There. It was Ghost Alpha. La 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 la. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. So that's Ghost Alpha. And back to the journal. Okay, it was 3, 2, 1. So let me see what encounter happened there. Satellite encounter page on the nuclear moon. It was a 1. Okay. Did I get this one last time? I don't think so. Oh, no, I got the cave last time, I think. Maybe. I think it's okay even if I get it the same one because it's a different planet. It's a different satellite, so let's I could spell. There we go. Okay. Toggle H3, so combat versus nuclear dust wasp. So it's still a dust wasp. I'm just gonna call it that. I can't remember if I did this before. Okay. Beep 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 beep. Okay. So let's roll for grace. It's a dust. This is a dust wasp, but it's mutated, so it gets more more HP, which is just great. Okay. Dust wasp. Dust wasp. Where are they? Here it is. Okay, it's not even like particularly difficult, but that's okay. Nuclear dust wasp. It has 25 HP, no shield, and then myself. Which, let me just copy my stat block from last time. Recover all of my energy. I think I did, right? I'm flying around. Okay. No, I should have because I was at max HP from last time. Okay. Yeah, so I've got full health, full energy. Don't know how much. Okay. Okay. Let's roll for grace. I think the dust wasp has a little bit. Okay. Still have 0. I check my grace every single time and it's always 0. Okay. The dust wasp has 3 grace, which is great. Okay. La, 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 la. Okay, the light colored die is for the dust wasp, and then the dark colored smaller one is mine. Great. They rolled a 10. Oh, okay. So I lose an HP because I lost that challenge roll. So they get to go first. That is 13 grace, and I had, what, 8? I put up a pretty decent fight, but the fact that they get +3 means I had to roll very well, and I did not, so that's okay. Alright. Turn into text. Okay. Turn 1. I only got 1. Okay. They're immune to hacks. Great. That's a 2. Okay. Gaining. Okay, so they get another. They get some grace. Ooh. That's where they're at. +1 is 4. You know, I have that new drone. Let's summon it. I have 4 tech. Ooh. I could do missile strike. That's D8 times tech damage. That is definitely one way to take it down quickly. 2 D6s. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go for it. So it's a D8 times tech, and since my tech is... Oh, my tech is 4. This is with the thing. Okay. Since my tech is 4, so whatever I roll, I'm going to multiply it times 4. That's exciting. Alright, D8. Where are my D8s? Hello? Ah. There they are. Do I need to take all of them out? Probably not. But that's okay. I will anyways. Okay. Ooh, which one feels lucky? I'll use this one. That's a 7. Ooh, a 7. Yay! Okay. So it's 7 times 4 is 28 damage. It's dead. Haha. Oh my god. Cool, it's dead. That was fast. Bye! It does take 8 energy to do that though, so... Alright. Let's just make short work of it. Okay, so back to my character sheet. I did lose 1 health, 8 energy, so that puts me at 12. The problem is I don't recover energy if my health isn't full, and my health is at 19, but I feel like it's a waste to use a health pack when I could just use... Oh, but I didn't buy any energy packs. Ooh. That abyssal scar is really annoying. Okay, well. I guess I could just use the health pack. Feels like a waste, like I said, but oh well. I can't recover. Well, I could run back to the... settlement really quick. And then... heal, and then come back. I guess that's fine. I guess I'll do that. Okay. But first... Let's see, that was a normal level enemy, so I believe I get 3 EXP, but it's been a minute, so let me double check. Yeah, it's medium, so 3 EXP. Whoopity-doo. 19, 20, 20, 22, right? And then I can just get some basic loot. Loot. Okay, so I get to roll 2 d6s for my loot. Okay, that's a 5 and a 4, so that's 9, so I get 60 scraps. Nice. I'm doing pretty well on the scrap front. I still don't super need them right now, but still it's kind of nice. Okay, so... I don't have much else to say. I defeated the wasp, but I'm gonna go back. Okay, so let's go back really quick to heal up. Okay. So going back, that's 18 fuel, but I want to refuel back up to 20. So that's gonna cost me 6 serum. And then that regains my health, which means at the end of the night I gain +3, so that puts me at 15. But since I'm here, I guess I can buy some of that energy pack so that I don't have to worry about it so much. How much do those cost? Let's see. Energy cell is 30 serum. Let's buy 2 of them. That's 60 serum. So -20, -40, so 360. Okay. Oh wait, can I make them? Since I'm at a settlement, I think I can make them. No, weapon, mod, armor, drone, grenade. Never mind. Okay. Boo. Okay, so that's 2 energy cells, I think. Okay. Oh, I forgot I sold this one, so this is gone. I think everything else is good. +2, plus... Alright, good. Very nice. Oops, okay. Alright, so then let's go return to the other one. Oh wait, actually, let me stay on the character sheet so we can see the map. So we went there and back again. That's gonna be minus a fuel again. Okay. Okay. H2, cycle 80. Okay, time to roll for the satellite. Hopefully it's the one that I need, otherwise I'm gonna have to traipse across the galaxy a bit. Or the system, rather. Okay. Oh my gosh. It is 421. Oh, no, I don't think 4. I think I needed a 5 for the hollow moon. Snap. No, it's a frost moon. Oh, I need a 6. Okay. I can re-roll anything with the hyperdrive. So let's re-roll this 4 with the hyperdrive. I'll use up my 1 hyperdrive. No, you know what? I should save it for an emergency. This is not an emergency. This is just an inconvenience, so, you know, it's fine. Okay. Okay, so that's a frost moon called... Okay, well, I rolled a 2 and a 1, so I'll hold on to that for a second. Need to roll 2 d20s for this. Where am I? Did I put my d20s back? No, I didn't. Here they are. 5 and 10. Epsilon Omen. I'm gonna flip it because I don't want to call something else Omen. That's Lambda Isle. That's cute. The Isle doesn't really match, though. Because it's a frost. Maybe. Oh, hey! Welcome. Maybe it's ironic. Maybe it's an ironic name. I guess it's fine. Lambda Isle. Why does that look wrong? I'm missing a B. Lambda. Lambda Isle sounds kind of cute. Alright, okay. So then it was a 2. So let's see, where do I land? Shelter underneath. Okay, and then I rolled a 1 for the encounter, so what is that? Snowfall. Okay. You walk through a frozen sierra. The high-speed winds and air pressure increase the difficulty of the climb. As you take a break to rest and breathe before continuing on your path, the ground beneath you begins to vibrate. An entire layer of snow precipitates from the side of the mountain, triggering a chain of ice falls that converge into a massive avalanche. It's a vigor roll. Okay. Well, let's see. I have a little bit of vigor now, so yeah, I have 2, so it's not a total loss. Okay, the light-colored one is Fate, and the dark-colored one is my roll. Oh, sweet! Happy day. Okay, so I succeed, because that's a 5 versus a... That is a 1, right? Not a 7? Yeah, it's a 1. Okay, very good. Okay, so let me write this prompt here. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, hang on. Persisting my edits. Let me see. Oh, it said that I have to clear my cache or something. Let's see if it'll let me save now. I'm refreshing the page and see if it works. Okay, should be okay now. Okay, I did successfully roll, so let's see. Okay, so unfortunately the other moon also turns out to be a dud, a frost moon called Lambda Isle. What a cute name for a frozen rock of a satellite. I see a... Oh yeah, the dust wasp was, it was on a nuclear moon, and so it was mutated and got more HP, and I thought it'd be fun to just call it a nuclear wasp rather than a mutated wasp, so yes, a nuclear wasp. Anyway, what a cute name for a frozen rock of a satellite. I see a giant skeleton and I'm intrigued enough to draw the future closer. It seems like there's some small animals taking shelter underneath what looks like an elongated rib cage. How eerie. I land the ship nearby and bundle up before heading out to explore a little. Near the giant skeleton, there's a cluster of mountains. I decide to take a closer look. The formation is so beautiful. It never snowed where I came from, and even though I've read of the dangers of a snowy mountain path like this, I can't help getting closer to get a better look. Suddenly, I hear a low rumbling noise as a wall of ice comes down from the other side of one of the mountains. It's an avalanche. My reflexes kick in, and I grab onto a tree, hoisting myself up and avoiding the snow, which almost certainly would have crushed me to death. Phew, that's enough adventure for now. I'll have to try exploring the moons on the other side of the system, is what I meant. System. Okay, so that was nice and eventful. Okay, but as a reward for surviving that, I do get another hyperdrive thingy, so I don't know what to call it, hyperdrive charge. Come on, at least line up. I don't know why I can't get it to like line up with the other one. There we go. Close enough. Okay, so now I have 2 of those for an emergency. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if I remember correctly... Oh, let me put the name. I'll travel, but let me put the name of this other moon. Ugh. It's 2 moons. It's Lambda Isle, that's so cute. Okay. So, I need to go over towards Oleo, because that has the other 2 moons that I haven't explored. So yeah, so I'm gonna make it over there. So So it's 1 tile, it's 18 fuel. My energy is recovering bit by bit, so I'm at 18 now. Okay, let's see. This was an empty spot, so I think I'll roll just for funsies, just to see if I get something. This is in the middle ring. Okay, so I've decided on these ones that I've been to before. I just can't discover a planet or settlement because that wouldn't make sense. So I'm just gonna roll a d4 actually for one of the other encounters. I used to roll d6s and re-roll if I got a 4 or 5, but now that I think about it, there's a whole die that has 4 sides, which is what I need. So ow, ow, ow. Oh my gosh, these d4s are like dangerously sharp. Ah, ouch. You're so beautiful, but so ouchy. Okay. I love how d4s look, but yes, they are painful to the touch. They're so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna roll this d4 and see what type of encounter I get. It's a 1. It's a hostile encounter because I can't catch a break ever. Can never catch a break. Cycle 81 is a perfect square. Oh, I love such things. Okay, cycle 81. So let's see what kind of hostile encounter I'm getting. Roll a d6. Great. So 5. Spacefarers. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. So that's kind of where I'm at too. I just roll 1 through 4, so I'm okay with getting any of the other things. Okay, so it's Spacefarer. Then I'm gonna roll again. Wait. Why is he attacking me? Okay, wait. I think I need to come up with a reason for why. It's a hostile encounter, so I'm assuming that they're attacking me, right? I don't know what to do about this one. It says, a xenobiologist flies toward a nearby Corsair settlement. There is one nearby, so I can see where he's going. In his Scarab Interceptor ship, he has escaped a research facility with a rare alien specimen and intends to sell it in the black market for a good amount of serum. But do I get it if I beat him? Or am I just blowing up his ship? Okay, okay, you know what? I know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. Okay. So, like, I, as the person who rolled and am looking at this table, understand what this person is doing, but I guess from my character's point of view, it's just, like, this is the interaction, right? So, as I pilot the future towards Oleo to see if either of those moons are hollow, a speeding scarab interceptor nearly plows into my ship. I hail the ship on my comm system to yell at the pilot for their reckless driving. I'm in a hurry. Wait, you stopped me on purpose, didn't you? You want what I've got. What the hell is this guy talking about? His ship fires on me before I get a chance to ask. Guess I'll figure out what his deal is later. All right, so combat 2. Is it a scarab interceptor? I don't think I have any buffs because I tried last time and it didn't work. Oh wait, nope. The future moves first for the next 2 battles. Okay, so I get one more of those. So I get to move first. Yay. The future. What was the... Actually, I guess I haven't had a starship fight in a minute. Cycle 68. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Okay, so the future is 20. Okay, and I think I just start off with 1 shield. Wait. That's 20 out of 20. I start off with 1 shield. And then when at 20. Yep. Cool. And then let's see the scarab interceptor, which is at, let me see. Oh, this is an easy one. Easy. GG. Okay. 20 out of 20. It doesn't have any shields. It does get 2 actions though, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. Okay, cool. I get to go first. Okay. Let me change to battle music. Okay, here we go. Okay, so first, I'm at 20 holes, so I get to roll 5 action dice. 1, 2, 3. Where are those other d6s? I got a whole set of the same types. All right, here we go. These are so pretty, and I'll hold it up to the. You see how pretty these are? I know the effect I put, the filter, but you know, but they're like pink and teal and glittery. Oh, they're so pretty. Ah. Okay. Anyway, these are from Dreamy Dice, this particular set. I'm so excited. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. La 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 la. What was my, okay, so auto turrets. There's a 1 for auto turrets. There's a 5. I get particle cannons. Particle cannons, particle cannons, particle cannons. Oh my gosh. 4, 8, 12. I might have... I don't think I one-shot them, but it's close. Okay. Let's see. Every time the cannons are used, you deal 1 extra damage. So let's see. So this is the first time. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 plus 5, or no, 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 5 is 22. Yeah, it's dead. That's what you get. You attack me and you're not paying attention. Bye. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. I love these particle cannons. 3 to 5 is so... Oh my gosh. I just one-shotted that thing. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. My gosh. Battle music barely, you know, because I have 2 tracks in my little battle thing when it's not like an epic battle, and the second track barely started and I already won. Bye. Okay. Actually, I'll just... see. Let me roll for the loot. That's just like easy. I don't think I just get to roll like 1d6 for this. It's like not even good loot. Okay, and I get 1 EXP, I think, right? Let me look. Yeah, 1 whole EXP. Whoopee for me. Okay. Let's see. It is just roll 1d6 for the loot. Let's see what loot I get. Health pack. Can't have too many of those, honestly. Cool. Why do I have 18 energy? Oh, yeah, wait, that makes sense. Well, I'm about to have 20 again. Cool. Okay, so... And... Rare alien specimen. Let's see. Okay, so annoyed by the near miss of the other ship already, my annoyance erupts into full-on rage when the ship that almost hit me decides to attack. I fire the particle cannons multiple times at once, downing the other ship immediately. Amidst the wreckage, I find a health pack and a reinforced cage containing some kind of alien creature. It's super cute. I wonder if the pilot meant to sell it on the black market or something. I've never seen it anything like it before. Oh, wait, actually, that would explain. Okay, that would explain his sudden desperation. This creature must be valuable. I've never seen anything like it before. It looks kind of like a fox, but is pure white with ridiculously enormous, beautiful green eyes. I can see this selling for a lot, poor thing. I decide to keep it to bring back to the settlement for the apostles to take care of. I'm on the move too much for a pet, but selling it doesn't sit right with me. I feed it some jerky out of my bag and it seems to take an instant liking to me. I don't need a pet, right? Might need one. Okay, so let's continue. The Star Cruiser, but I mean, to me, it's just another. Yeah, it's fine. That's where the Star Cruiser was. It might not be there anymore. Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll again as just another mid-ring encounter, mid-ring event. I know I don't have to, but it's more fun, I think. Because, I mean, things should happen as you're going through space, right? Okay, maybe not every time. Maybe I'll do it for every other space, because it feels kind of... Shouldn't... I'm sure there's plenty of stretches through space where nothing happens, so I'll wait. I'll do every other one. It makes sense to me. So Well, 82 to 83. Okay. Oh, but by now my energy should have healed up to 20. Okay, so now I'm over here. Now let's roll. My d4. Oh, 4. What is that? Middle ring event. Okay, so let's go for even or odd. That's an odd. Oh, it's a Star Cruiser. That's funny. Ooh. Uh-oh. A colossal weeping willow grows in the greenhouse sector of an ISF terraformer starship. You find a box of gene-altered terraforming seeds in the room. A computer terminal reveals that they were supposed to be replanted in a nearby Gaian planet to restore its natural life. The planet is located 1 tile south. No, it's not. According to your ship's navigation map. I can finish the mission, and I gain a favor with the ISF. I could, but I don't need that, so I could just keep it. Let's see. Where's the quest item somewhere? Gain 1 hyperdrive when planted. Okay, well, I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna hold on to them because it's the ISF. Bye, I don't care about them. That's neat. I think I will eventually plant them, just not where they wanted me to. So let me add that. How did I even get on here? Okay, that's fine. Okay, is the ship abandoned? I think that's a no. No, but... Continuing towards Oleo, I see an ISF terraformer starship. I'm about to navigate around it. Given my ill-fated relationship with the ISF, when I notice that it's whisper quiet. The ship is just floating. It doesn't look abandoned, but maybe its crew went out in a mini-ship for a mission or errand. I decide to take a closer look. My attention is caught by a huge tree in the center of the ship, some kind of willow. Resting against the tree is a box of terraforming seeds. Well, this would have been nice on our home asteroid, but in any case, these will do better in the Arch's hands than that of the ISF, I think. I pocket the seeds and leave before the crew returns to discover me. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna add that to my cargo hold. Terraforming seeds. Alright, onwards and upwards. Okay. Don't really want to explore that planet again, so let's go here. 17 fuel, and then Oleo for 16. Okay. Okay, let's roll to see if this is a hollow moon. So the first one, and I'm gonna use my hyperdrive. I have 2 of them, so I'll try. That's a 4. Okay, so I'm gonna use up my hyperdrive to see if I can get a 6. I really don't want to change. 6. Okay, fine. I see. I used the hyperdrive, but it didn't help. Because the hyperdrive just lets me re-roll, right? I can't just like make it whatever I want. Can I? Right? Yeah, re-roll. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This technically is not a roll that I can min-max, so that's okay. It's not the end of the world if I don't get the kind of satellite that I want. I think it's just annoying because I would have to go back to the settlement to talk to the apostles to get a different place. It's just a pain. Okay. Okay, so... Ooh. Barren surface. Okay. Let's roll for the name. 7 and 8. Etta ghost. I don't like that. Tetha tick sounds even worse. I guess Etta ghost. I feel like we already had... I'm gonna roll again. Both of these were used in another satellite, so I don't want something quite so similar. Sigma Omen again. Sigma Omen or Lambda Call. I'll just re-roll the 10. So I think I've... Okay. Sigma Node or Tau Call. Oh, Tau Call sounds cool. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Tau Call sounds kind of cute. I'm gonna put my ship there, even though I know what it is, so I know it's on this thing. I just want space to label the moons. Okay, well, there, I'm here. Okay, so where am I going to land on Tau Cole? It's 3. Okay. Okay. Is this place habited? No. I think a 1 is a strong no too, isn't it? Let me look. Oh, no and. Okay. What is the and? No. No and. It's doing that thing where it won't let me scroll. Come on. Yeah. I love the open-ended ones. I just have to fill it in. Okay, so. Okay. Takes another cycle before I'm back in Oleo's orbit. Time to check these planets to see if these moons to see if either of them is hollow. The first one looks like a frost moon at first, but upon closer inspection turns out to be a crater moon named Tau Col. Why did I think there was ice? I guess I was fooled by the way the light reflected on its surface. I land the future on what seems to be a small lunar colony. I can't believe they managed to carve out a colony on this surface, given how often meteorites seem to crash onto Tau Col. The buildings are all spherical in shape and completely abandoned. Not only that, but I can tell from the scorch marks everywhere that whoever lived here before, they didn't meet a good end. I wonder if it was a civil war like I saw on that other planet. Did the apocalypse really destroy us, or did we destroy each other and ourselves to get to this point? Well, now's not the time for existential thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for the event. This is a crater moon. Right, it's number 2. Okay. 1. Uh-oh. Well, this event says that it's targeted as I enter the atmosphere, but given that I've already entered, I'm gonna say that it's when I'm leaving. Okay. Okay, it's a grace roll. I never do well with these grace rolls. Okay, grace roll. Ugh. Yep. Yep, that's bad. Oh, that's funny. 4 hours. That's funny. Can take a minute for sure. Okay. Oh, and I lose an HP. I take a damage since I failed. Okay, so I lose 6 hull. That's gross. I can... Okay. Okay. Feeling low all of a sudden, I decide to leave to log what I've seen and then explore the other... not the planet, the other moon. But on my way out of the thin atmosphere, my ship is targeted by a series of anti-air missiles. How can this be when the colony was clearly abandoned? It must be an automatic defense protocol from one of their military bases. I've got to dodge these missiles. Despite my best efforts, though, I can't win against old world ingenuity. One of the projectiles hits the Future's right wing, clipping it. Ouch. That's a fair bit of damage. I'll have to go get this repaired before I explore the other moon. Okay, so luckily, there is... so I'm actually here. There's a, the Corsair settlement that my brother is on is down here, so, it's not too far away, so I'll do that. So it takes me 2 days to get there, so I lose 2 more fuel. And then, let's see, it's 1, 2, so cycle 86. 86 to 87. Okay, so... Oops. Okay, so that heals me and the Futures. The Future goes back up to 20 hull, and then I go back up to 20 health. Let's see. Oh, let me see if my brother is here. I don't need to buy anything. No, I'm good. I restocked at the last settlement, so let me see if my brother is here. Okay, is Wave at the settlement right now? That's a no. Man. What, does he not want to meet me unless we meet in a fighting ring or what? Come on. Okay, so it's a new NPC. Let's see what kind of person this is. They are, that's a D20. They are an entrepreneur. What does that word look like? It's spelled wrong. Oh, that's why. It's because it's missing an R. Okay, let me go report this in the Discord. I wonder if somebody else already did. Maybe they did. I always wonder about that. Nope. Cool. Just me. Ha ha ha. I did. I searched just now and nobody has said anything yet. Okay, there. Me doing my service. Is there anything else on this table now that I'm looking at it? Oh, scavenger is also misspelled. Let me see. Cartographer, Xenobella. Okay, everything else is fine. Since I'm here, might as well look then. Oh. Since I'm on this page, I'm just looking at all of them. Attractive, successful. Okay, the look tables, combat garments, tool belts, old world clothes, plain clothes, silk robe, prismatic dress, elegant suit, shirtless, intricate tattoos, camo jacket. Okay, that one's fine. Yeah, it's kind of fun, and I guess because I'm playing and streaming, I'm all over the place, so it's not. I catch these typos like as I find them, I think. Okay, so the reaction table is fine, the look table is fine, style table is fine. Of course, here. Okay, faction table is fine. Core knowledge from purpose, escape from the past, redemption. Okay, yeah, apocalypse theory. Omnipotent divine being. Oh, there's another one. Unless inequality is actually the way it's spelled. Let me see. No, it's not. Okay. One time I thought I found a word I thought was misspelled, but it turned out it was a different word. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, it was cartograph. I got like I think it was supernatural that I was like, what is that? There was some other word that I found where I was like, that's not a word, and then I looked it up, I was like, oh, that is, okay. But yeah, it's funny. Okay, that's it. I think everything else, well, okay, I did not look very closely at the NPC request table. That there's a lot of words there, so I'll let somebody else deal with that. Like, okay, an entrepreneur. Anyways, let me keep rolling for this guy or girl or whoever. A caring entrepreneur. I'm just gonna say they're friendly. instead of caring, because caring entrepreneur sounds like an oxymoron. Okay, somebody else already was covered in tool belts. I'm gonna do another one. What is their reaction? Oh, a D12. Oh my gosh, I actually have to roll a D12? Doof. I might not even have... Do I have any D12s in my bag? Because I just never use them. I feel like I stuffed them somewhere. Oh, here they are. I do have some. Okay, let's roll a D12. Everybody I'm running into is gender neutral. Didn't really non-binary. I didn't really mean for it to be that way, but you know, that's what I keep rolling, so it's fine. I agree. There's no gender needed in space. Okay, what is this person's name? Roll 2d6s. 24, 42. 24 is gray. 42 is named Moon. I don't like that. Something gray is fine. It's a syndicate, right? Okay. I don't remember if I read the first part, so I'll just go ahead and read this whole entry. I make my way towards the nearby Corsair settlement and fix up the future. While I'm here, I decide to check in with Wave, but unfortunately he's off settlement on a mission again. Figures. But while hanging around at a bar asking about him, I'm approached by one of his buddies, a friendly entrepreneur with a VR headset hanging around their neck. Despite how suspicious I know it might seem with me asking questions about Wave, they're very generous with me. You're Wave's sibling, right? I could tell because you have the same eyes. We inherited that from our ma, I tell them. They introduce themselves as Gray, a proud member of the Syndicate. Gray took my brother under their wing when he and Yuna first arrived. I wonder if they might be a big reason why my brother ended up joining the Corsair. Anyway, it's nice getting to hear more about how Wave's doing. I hope he's not getting into too much trouble, I say with a grin. Oh, just a normal amount. He's making a name for himself though, I gotta say. He's been winning big in the ring too. I know all about that, of course. I tell Gray to say hi to Wave for me the next time they meet. Gray agrees readily, and I leave to rest for the night before heading back to Oleo. I leave to... Actually, I want to try the test flight. Where is it? Okay, so it's 3 energy for this combat drill, which hopefully should heal right up, unless I fail this roll. Okay, so this is a vigor roll. I guess I can put the d12 back. Probably not going to need it again anytime soon. Where is it? There it is. Okay, this is a grace roll. It's fate versus me. Okay, it's a 6 and a 9. That's an 8. Okay, I lose. But no, I don't want to re-roll. I want to save that hyperdrive just in case. Okay, well, I lose that. So I lose an HP. God. That abyssal scar is annoying. Okay. So, let me refuel. So I need 6. So 6 times 3 is 18. Serum to 18 was 41. Plus 2 is 43. Okay. Okay. I don't think I need to buy anything else, so I'm good. Okay. So I refueled, and let's go back to Oleo. So that takes me 2 to get there. Dang it. Okay, yeah. So 88 to 89. Okay. Please give me a 6 for this other satellite. Please. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Look. Here, you can't see it because it's in the corner. I'll push it. Look, see, I did not change it. I just pushed it. It's a 6. Thank you. It's like fate. The last moon that I can check turns out to be the right one. Oh my god. The dice gods are watching over me. It's good. I mean, like I said, it wouldn't have been a complete deal breaker. Basically, if I didn't find this hollow moon, I would have gone back to headquarters and been like, hey, there isn't one in this system, and then I would have re-rolled, but still, it's, you know, narratively, it is nice. It does feel good, for sure. Okay, so let's name it. I hope I don't get 10s again. Satellite. D20, D20. Okay, so Zeta Node or Tau Star. Actually, I think Tau Star is good because the other one is Tau Call, right? Yeah, so Tau Col and Tau Star I think is cute. Because the other moon on orbiting Orleo is called Tau Col. This is Tau Star. Wait, but it doesn't make sense for it to be called Star since it's a moon. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. That's cute. Oh! Wait. Actually, wait. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna retcon because, hang on, I just thought of something. Okay. Does this entrepreneur know anything about exotic pets? No. Man, okay. Thought that would be cool. I was gonna give them that alien specimen I found earlier, but no. Okay, but do they know anyone who does? No. Yeah, I think I'm getting to that point. I think the thing is that Rain didn't really want a pet, but it's super cute and it's growing on her. So I think if they have to keep it for any longer, then it will become their pet. Okay, so let me reread this part that I added. I then suddenly have a thought and ask Gray if they know anything about exotic pets. No, why? They eye me strangely. They explain about how I found that alien creature that was almost certainly going to be sold on the black market. Unfortunately, exotic alien pets are completely out of Gray's purview. Not only do they not know anything, they don't know anyone who does. This is dangerous. I'm starting to get attached to the thing. Okay, anyways, here we are. Okay, so I fly back to Oleo to check its other moon, and finally, the hollow moon that I needed. This one is called Tau Star, matching the name of the other satellite. That's kind of cute. Okay, so where am I going to land? This is finally the hollow moon. Oh, I scrolled too far down. Okay. Is there anybody here? Does this look inhabited? Oh, yes. Okay. I think a 4 is yes and, or is it yes but? Yes, but. Oh. Yes, but what? Okay, I need a theme. So I'm gonna roll twice to see yes, but what. Oops. No, my D6. Okay, well, oh, it's there. I can get it. Okay. Okay. Yes, but regression. Oh. Ooh. Oh, regression is a good keyword. I can do something with that. All right, give me a moment of writing time. Oops. Leader. A roll to see the gender of this person. Okay. Man. 14, Okay, I'm gonna try to communicate with them with tech, like kind of astroprisma style Google Translate. I'm gonna see if it goes well. Does it go well? Can I communicate with them? No. I'm gonna roll this D10 to see, this D8 to see how many people are in this group. Yeah. 5 5 if you count the leader, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try pantomiming or like gesturing to him to be like, would you like to get on my ship and I take you away from here? Does it? Do they come with me? I should say. Do they come with me? Okay, yes. It's a yes. Is that a yes and... No, just yes. Okay. Okay, so let me read this and then we'll continue, because I actually haven't done the satellite event yet. I think I have to do that. Oh no, I have a complication, so I have to roll for the complication. Let me see what order. I'll do the event, like the actual event of the satellite, and then the complication. Okay, so here's where I was. Okay, I land near a whole bunch of housing buildings that look the same. I think I read about these suburbs before in a book. It creeps me out how similar all these buildings look. Imagine living here, looking out your window and seeing another window that looks just like yours. What if your neighbor looks like you too? That's way too weird. I try to explore the place stealthily, scoping out a spot for the projector while also trying to see if anyone lives here still. I can smell something burning. Some food, maybe? It has a savory scent. I edge closer to the source of the smell and see a group of 5 people dressed in rags and huddled around a crude fire pit. I'm shocked to see the state of them. They're skin and bones with hollow looks in their eyes. I can't bear to just leave them like this, so I call out to them. The leader of the group, tall but very shy seeming... Ooh, a tall. A tall but very shy-seeming man approaches me. We attempt to communicate, but he speaks in a language I don't understand. I search my databases and find that it's an obscure dialect of Spanish. Damn. I use my tech to try to cobble sentences together, but the man just stares at me with his head tilted. I'm not getting through to him. If this was before, I would have taken them onto my ship to get them help, but I don't have a whole lot of space anymore. Well, I think it's still possible, but it'll be a tight squeeze. I can probably get them to the Corsair settlement. Hopefully there's someone there who can communicate with them. I try gesturing and miming frantically towards my ship. I just hope that he understands what I'm trying to ask. At first, he still looks confused, but then realization dawns and he nods enthusiastically. He runs back to the group and says some things to them before they all come towards me. When I look closer at them, I don't sense any danger or hostility. They just look so tired and drained more than anything else. I lead them onto my ship. After the remodels, I only have one guest room, but they can split my room and the other room. I can just nap in the cockpit, I guess. I gesture to the leader to stay on the ship so I can go install the projector. Luckily, holding my hand up in a stop and pointing down for "stay here" seems to get through to him. I show them where my food rations are kept and they cheerfully chow down. I don't think I'll be missed. Okay, so let's roll for the actual event. Okay. Oh. Wait, that's funny. This it's funny because this is saying that the moon is still inhabited. They offer you to trade wares. You may buy any melee weapons or melee weapon mods from them. That's fine. I wouldn't buy any any mods anyways, so I'll just skip over this because I found the descendants through the oracle, so it kind of works. So they're clearly still inhabited, but these are edgeworlders. What are edgeworlders anyways? So I guess maybe I can fill out more about who they are. Human tribes that have lived disconnected from the rest of civilization for extended periods of time. Okay, so that's fine. That's basically what I found. That's so funny that that's what I rolled because that's basically what I already got, except I'm not buying anything from them. So, okay, cool. So I'll just skip over that. So let's roll for the complication of this mission. That's funny. This fate just works out sometimes. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna retcon this because this is before landing, so I have to put it back from before what happened. It's a mind roll. Let's see. I'm just gonna use this data shard. Okay, so I added a little bit. So as I try to land, a dormant Medusa virus triggers, attacking my ship and even my own cybertech implants. I use the antivirus stored on a data shard to fight off the virus and disable it. Phew, that was a close one. Then after that bit of excitement, blah blah blah, okay. Okay, so that part worked, so that's cool. I didn't have to fight anybody, that's good. Okay, so I managed to install it, in that case. Oh wait, never mind. Actually, it's supposed to be in orbit. I forgot. How stars orbital field. Okay, so I return to the cockpit and leave the satellite surface, but stay within its orbit. I have to install this projector and let it stay in the orbit of the moon. This place is on the edge of the system, so the signal should be able to travel deeper into space from here. I tinker with the projector until it comes to life. The battery on it is starlight powered, so it should be able to operate in perpetuity. I activate it and push it into Tau Star's orbital field. Mission accomplished. I hope all the wayward androids out there get the message and make it safely to a synth arch settlement. Cool. In this system. Cool. Done. Okay. I'm gonna return back to the settlement and I'll roll for the reward is the... I'm not going to roll for a reward because they're giving me the android body, so that's the reward. Okay. So I need to go back to... Let's see. So I need to take these people to the Corsair settlement, so I'm going to do that. Oh, I forgot to remove my fuel. I'm at 18 fuel because it took 2 to get over here. So it's gonna take 1, 2 to get back to this Corsair settlement. So 16. 91. Okay. What are these called? Edgeworlders? Was that what? Yeah. Edgeworlder group. Okay. Is Wave here now? It's been 2 cycles. Here. I'm destined never to see my brother, it seems. So I heal up my health. Okay. Okay, does Gray speak this obscure dialect? Yes. Yes, but, right? Is that yes, but? Okay. So let me refuel. That's 4, so 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so I'm gonna refuel, and then off I go. Okay, so I make a pit stop at the Corsair settlement to offload the Edgeworlder group. Wave's still not here, but I get in contact with Gray to see if they can help out. Turns out Gray is fluent in Spanish. They aren't an expert in the obscure dialect the group speaks. It probably doesn't help that their language must have evolved. No, I didn't. That's cool. Really? Like, was that intentional or just coincidentally? Probably doesn't help that their language must have evolved during their isolation, but are able to communicate, albeit crudely. Gray says they'll introduce the group to the Corsair to see about them getting settled in exchange for working for the Syndicate. The leader seems happy with this arrangement, so all's well that ends well. I've got to move on. Okay, so I refilled my fuel, and I gotta make it back towards the settlement. I just really want to go straight there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it takes me 4 fuel, and that's 4 days. So 91 to 92, 92 to 93, 3 to 94, 94 to 95. So cycle 95. Oh wait, 92 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 96. That's so cool. I love hearing stories like that, like about that gorilla named Coco who also learned sign language. Like, animals are so much smarter than we give them credit for. Oh, that's super neat. I love that so much. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for tonight, because it's getting late and I have work tomorrow, but also because since I successfully did this mission, I'm going to get that android body and finally be able to install Orion. So there's a lot of big story things that are about to happen, and I don't have the time right now to see that through, because I feel like it's gonna take at least an hour, if not more, just to resolve that one plot point. And I want to think about how I want this to happen, because it's going to be really cool. So I'm going to end this here, and in the next stream we'll finally see. It took a while, because oh my gosh, wait, when did we last get this going? So we met Orion on cycle 41, and then let's see. And then on cycle 47, cycle 48 was when they failed the, 50, oh wait, no, here, 51. Cycle 51 is where we failed at that operation. So it was from 51 all the way till now on cycle 90, so from 51 to 96, cycle 96, where we finally get to install him. So it's been a long time. It took more than double, like the amount of time it took us to meet Orion to get to this point. That's wild. I'm so glad you were able to make it. Sorry, I sometimes, well, I announce when I'm canceling my streams or rescheduling them on my Discord, so there's a, if you're concerned about that, I guess. But generally, I try to stream at least twice a week on the days that I've scheduled, but just sometimes I'm just so brain dead after work that I can't do it. And so that was Tuesday for me. I could not stream. Yeah. Today, honestly, my mental state wasn't at its best today either, but I really needed this creative outlet, and I'm so glad I decided to stream, because that was so cool. I love what happened on this stream. It was so neat. We had a lot of really exciting things happen. So so next stream will be hopefully we'll see if we succeed, but installing Orion, and so Orion back to life as an android in a sense, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will stream again on Saturday. That will be a game. It's probably going to be more vintage story. So more vintage story on Saturday. And then I should be streaming astroprisma again, hopefully on Tuesday. So we'll see you then. Thank you. It makes me really happy because I try to make it as interesting as I can, but I mean, this is essentially like interactive storytelling, right? But yeah, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, so I will catch y'all hopefully in the next stream. Bye.